What is up, YouTube? Thrift School over here. We're right outside the thrift store. We're gonna head inside, see if we can find anything to buy and sell on Amazon and eBay. Mostly probably Amazon, but you never know what we'll find. We'll look at clothing. I am dressed to the nines. Clearly, I'm wearing a puffer vest, a Miami Dolphins shirt, and some pajama pants because I don't care. Also, look at this. Why did this place install the cart corrals backwards? They're installed facing in, so people can park here and block that off so nobody can take carts out. Really odd. Let's go inside the thrift store. This place is usually always out of carts. Yeah, I see none in there, so we're gonna have to squeak by here and take one of these. Also, this place is really packed. We got the cart, got lots of people. This whole parking lot is filled because it's the day after Christmas. People got to get their thrifting done. Oh my gosh, it looks like a freaking zoo in there. Oh my gosh. Green light. Alright, so I see a whole bunch of Blu-Rays here, and I figured I'd just go through them real quick. They seem to all be priced at $3 each, which honestly is not that bad of a price. Well, besides this one, which is brand new. I see that original Best Buy price tag on there of $30. They were asking $4. And I figured I would just throw it in the cart. I don't know if it's worth anything. And you know what? It wasn't worth anything. But that's what I like to do, right? You go into these thrift stores. If you're not sure if something's worth something, yeah, you could stand here and look it up. I just put it in the cart because there is a lot to look through. And there are a lot of people in this store, as you guys will see in a minute. So whenever I'm kind of curious on something like this game right here, I'll stick it in the cart and we will look it up later. I do that with things that I've either never seen before, things that maybe I think have value. It's better to just not second guess yourself and throw things in the cart. Like this game right here, I probably should have thrown in the cart, Turok Evolution. I'm not 100% sure if it's worth anything, but hey, you know what? I left it behind. It's okay. You'll see why in a few minutes as we go thrifting here. But this is a massive thrift store. There's more than just video games. Now, I know that this Hot Wheels game is worth a little bit because I just sold one on Amazon for about 12 bucks. They don't sell for a lot, but if I'm only paying $1, $2, $3, and it's worth it for me to ship it off to Amazon and make, $3 to $5 profit, I'll take that all day. So we're going to leave this area because there are more and more people coming in that front door every second, and I have to try and maneuver my way around. You guys will see it's not very easy to move in here with all these people. Every aisle has people in them right now. It doesn't look super crazy right now, but I'm trying to find a way to get to the back to look at some board games. Now here's all the board games. They put them either on a back shelf or over here up above the clothing. Well, I looked up this Scandal game because it was brand new. There was a little rip in the plastic, not worth anything, selling for like $10 on Amazon, and they're asking $6. So after fees and everything, you would make no money. You'd lose money. So I decided I'm going to go back to those board games, but I want to take a quick peek at all of this plush here, guys. That's a lot of plush. Don't ever sleep on that stuff. Stuffed animals and things like that can go for phenomenal money if you know what you're looking for. Maybe I'll do a whole video on that sometime in the future. This is pretty cool. This is a Ralph Lauren Polo XL silk and cashmere cable knit sweater. This thing is gorgeous. They want 15 bucks for it though. That's a little high. I looked it up on eBay and it's not going for, that much money, maybe $30, $40, maybe. So spending $15 plus shipping would cost me, I'd have to ship it priority mail because of how heavy it was, so it cost me about $7 to ship. There's really not a lot of money to be made if it sells for that $30 range. Here's a nice FootJoy jacket, but look at that, $13. $13 for this polo. It's really hard to make money on things when they're pricing things between $10 and $13. And I'm noticing a lot of it is around that price range. Now, if you remember from the beginning of the video, I did show that they do sales, 50% off a color, 75% off, and 25% off. I believe white was 25% off right now, so there's a little bit of money I could be making, but This is really cool, guys. This is a Vineyard Vine, size medium, Happy Hanukkah. Look at this, from 2016, brand new. I thought it was really neat. Same thing with this polo with that really cool crest logo right there. $10 is a little high, a little paint stain on the armpit there. We're going to leave that, but this Vineyard Vines, I was really thinking about it. $13. I looked it up on eBay. It wasn't going for that much. maybe $20-$25, so not worth it for me to buy. But $8 for Southern Tide, it's a little high, but it has a really cool logo on the back, and I didn't really want to spend the $8 on it. That's a little high for me. These sell for about $20 or so. If it was $5, I might have pulled the trigger. For me with clothing, I like, and yeah, I'm noticing here right now, they're putting these security tags on every single shirt, so it's damaging them. I don't know how well you guys saw it, but it was poking holes in the shirt because it was hanging on it so much. Now here's a cool CD, Sailor Moon and the Scouts, 99 cents. It's selling for over $20. That is a freaking score right there. This game right here, $3. You'd make a little bit of money on it. This Truth Bombs game, not a bad price. This is a chess set I picked up off the game shelf back there, $4. And as you guys can tell, I'm buying things that are brand new sealed. Not everything I sell is brand new sealed, but you know, I like to scan everything that's brand new sealed. You never know what you'll find. All these video games weren't really worth it, but I did find some clothing back on the clothing shelf. I didn't film a lot of it because of how many people were in here, but this LL Bean for $4, made in Maine. It's wool. It's a wool blend. You always want to look for that wool blend, and look at this. Made in Norway. That is the key factor right there, guys. Take a look at some of the prices that these sell for. They do sell, and they sell for quite a lot of money. Again, another great item right here is this, what brand is this? LuLaRoe, I believe. I don't sell women's clothes at all. It is LuLaRoe. $8. I believe yellow was on sale, so it would have even been cheaper. But even if it was $8, that's not bad. Brand new, this cool cardigan cable knit sweater. Oh my gosh, this was going for a lot of money as well. I really, really wish I was going to buy all these, plus all of those board games and toys and things. But take a look at this line, guys. Look at all these people. It wraps around the corner, down the hallway, down the aisle that I showed you. And look at that. It goes all the way up to the counter. This is an easily close to an hour-long wait. Am I going to wait an hour for 2 shirts and some board games? Maybe make $150? I don't know. Look at this. It's moving really slowly. I think maybe I shouldn't do it. I don't know. I think maybe I'll take one more little lap in here, see if I could find anything. But I realize that this is just absolutely absurd. There's a lot of people in here. You know, day after Christmas, people are just out. Maybe they got money for Christmas, so they come out thrifting. This store is closed. People just get a little cooped up and kept in when they're stuck inside and they want to get out and do things, just like me. That's why I came thrifting. So I'm taking one more quick look around. If I could find maybe another board game that's worth $40-$50, or another shirt that's worth $50-$60, maybe then it would be worth it to stand in line for an hour. But, you know, there are more places to go thrifting. There's, you know, my time that I don't want to spend, so you gotta have to know when to bite the bullet and just leave your stuff. Maybe another reseller will take my stuff out of my cart, and maybe I should have given it to another reseller in here. I didn't see any, surprisingly. I would have just given them the stuff in my cart, but I'm kind of looking for scraps here, and I start to realize that I'm not going to find anything worth $60, $70 in here. So let's go to a Goodwill and see if we can make some money that way. Alright guys, we are at the next thrift store. I had to leave. Couldn't stay there. It was obviously way too long of a line. I would have made over $100 on that stuff in the cart, potentially $150, but I decided it's not worth waiting an hour in line for. Just was not feeling it. So we're at the next Goodwill. Hopefully there's something in here, and you know what? It's not as packed as the last place, so I think it'll be okay. Let's go. So one thing I'm a little nervous about inside this thrift store is this Supernatural DVD, $10. Selling for about that price on eBay. $100 for this dog thing, selling for about $130 to $150 over on Amazon. These prices are not great, and I've been noticing Goodwill in my area. I don't know what you're doing, but the prices are definitely a little high. If maybe they'd priced it at $70, I could have purchased it, made a little bit of money. I don't know anybody that's coming in here to spend $100 on a dog bark collar. You never know, though. You never know. Prices fluctuate all the time inside of Goodwills. If you go into one Goodwill and the price is super high one day, it could be half that same price the next day, right? It depends on who's pricing in back. Maybe they realize, oh my gosh, we have too much stuff in here that's not moving. So prices are always fluctuating. Always check multiple days in a row. I like doing that, and always go back a couple weeks later, see if things have changed. Maybe for the better, maybe for the worse. Who knows? I'm just looking at some toys here, seeing if I can find anything new. This bowl set right here, extremely high rank on Amazon, over 1 million. That's not gonna sell. We gotta switch things up, and I find a great score right here for eBay. Actually, guys, I can't sell DVDs over on Amazon, so I do sell all of them over on eBay. And this box set for $6 is selling for a pretty decent amount over on eBay. I am pretty stoked about that. I think over $30. And of course, the great thing about it is it sells via, or it ships via media mail. So it should only cost me $3 or so to ship it. Very, very cheap. Now, I want to do the same thing with CDs. I want to scan all of these, every single one, see if we can make any money on these. You know, it's going to take me a little bit of time, but, you know, I got it down. Let's scan it real fast. And after I scan them all, we're left with 3. So you're not going to find a lot that's worth it. Even at $1 a piece on these, I will go over all the prices at the end of the video, but even at $1 a piece, these are the only ones really worth it, which is kind of crazy to think about. $1 is very cheap for an item, and to sell it online and to make a decent profit, more than $1 profit, you aren't going to find many. So you have to do a lot of scanning when you're inside of these thrift stores, and a lot of looking up, because every single piece of clothing on the clothing rack, you can look through all of them and only find 2 pieces, right? Hundreds of items that you have to go through. It's just what it is. Now, the last awesome item I find here for $8 is a 6 Feet Under DVD box set. All the DVDs are in there. I will tell you exactly what it's going to go for at the end of the video. This was a phenomenal score. Pretty quick seller as well. Again, going on eBay. So we have 2 things for eBay in here, 3 things for Amazon. Quick and easy flips. Pretty decent score. I'm sad I had to leave everything behind at the other thrift store, but I just wasn't feeling it. And you know what? I made another reseller or another shopper very happy. Alright guys, so even though we weren't able to get anything over at the first thrift store, I still got some decent stuff. You'll see all of this in another video. I bought a whole bunch of Stephen King books. That video might have come out first, or this video might have come out first. I'm not sure, but let's look through this real quick. We picked up some CDs. I'm going to pop the prices up on the screen. Toto, which is a 2-for CD. I know you guys saw that for sure. Picked up 2 of these. These are brand new, this Avalon Joy. These actually go for almost $30 or around that $30 range. And again, $1 each. You can't go wrong with that. Now, I don't know if these are going to sell super fast now because it's right after Christmas. This is a Christmas collection of music. I've actually been buying a lot of Christmas stuff lately without really realizing that it might not sell super fast now. And then we got the 2 DVD sets. The first being this brand new, what is that, Rogers and Hammerstein collection, brand new, $6. You guys saw that in there. Oh, is that the Sound of Music? Oh, it is the Sound of Music. Oh, yeah, I knew her from somewhere. Pretty cool. And that was going for a pretty good amount of money. Same with this 6 Feet Under box set. I looked at all the discs. They are all in great condition. The only issue is the box has some wear. Right up here, you can see it's peeling a little bit, but that's really not that big of a deal. Very, very good. $8. And I like the way this feels. It's supposed to be like a gravestone. Very cool. So definitely good finds. But I do want to show you some other things that I picked up from a local store in town here. I go in there, I buy CDs or games or whatever they have at the time, and this time it happened to be CDs. So I'll pop up some prices here on the screen so you guys can see like what kind of stuff I look for. And now, not all of it's new, some of it's used obviously, but I did check the discs. They're in great condition. Even if they weren't in great condition, I always recommend this, guys. Buy a JFJ Easy Pro. I do have an affiliate link down below. I'm not going to push you guys to buy it, but it has made my money back so fast because I never worry about the condition of discs. It's about a $200 investment. If you're already reselling or you want to take it really seriously, I use it to clean CDs, video games, DVDs, everything. And I almost never look at the condition of discs because I know there's a 95% chance that I'll be able to make it work perfectly. So yeah, I don't mind buying used discs all the time. So we have that Bobby V. This one's kind of cool. A Christina, I think. I don't know who that is. Cynthia's Greatest Hits. Again, this one's used, and the cool thing is, I don't care that the case is damaged. I buy CDs all the time in bulk, so I save the cases, and then I just replace them. Here's this one, another used one, The Storm. He was creepy, and now, oh, he had a barcode. Did one of these not have a barcode? If they don't have a barcode, I just type it in manually and look through Amazon to find the item. Here's another one, The Two Live Crew, banned in the USA. Now, these are all kind of things that you never really see. Greatest hits albums are always good, but these things, The Storm, banned in the USA, I've never heard of these bands, never seen these CDs on the shelves. They're not super mass-produced, so they are going to hold value. Now, here's a brand new sealed, another brand new sealed, and another brand new sealed. Actually, I think all the rest of these are brand new sealed besides these bottom three. Now, these are great just because they're new. I mean, they're just gonna sell for more usually, especially since they're older. There's not going to be a lot of new ones out there available online, so the price goes up on them. So that's what's great about those. Now, the California Raisins, guys, this is going for great money. Case is broken, but disc is in great condition. I'll just swap out the case. This thing is going for over $20, maybe $30, but again, it's just after Christmas, so who knows if this is actually going to sell for anything. I have no idea. We will find out soon. I will keep you guys updated on this. I hope it sells for $20, $30. And then something I took a little bit of a risk on. I mean, a cheap risk. All of these at the local store cost me $10 total. These are these Jonathan something sketchbooks. I got 2 of them, and they're signed by him. This is all like hand done, I think, because that's kind of like his pencil marks from his hands on there. Not really sure what these are. On Amazon, nobody's selling them in the rank. I think that's his actual signature. On Amazon, the rank is over 1 million. Nobody's on the listing, so that's why. And you can see Johnette right there, Joshua Tree, California. And that is Johnette, whatever his last name is. On eBay, there's somebody selling them, I believe, for $25. I'll post the listing up here. And that person has some watchers on it. So I'm going to definitely list mine around that point. If I could sell these for $25 or more, I will be very happy since I have 2 of them. So that is everything I picked up. You guys will see in another video all these Stephen King books. Some of them are first editions. Some of them smell really bad, so I'm trying to clean them and do things. So that is for another video on another day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions at all. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is Thrift School signing out. See ya.